It's a privilege for me today to be introducing Mr. Anil Gupta, who has taken time out to address all of you, and I think you're really lucky because he's a very busy man. He's heading a company which is 4,300 crores, which he's built from scratch.
So he said, now you've done an MBA. What is the use of this MBA in what you are doing now? I said, so what is the option? We have been told that this course has got a recognition and now DOP will empanel us for Joint Secretary in the Government of India as and when the turn comes. He said, okay, would you like to take the opportunity of joining a company? I said, sir, why not? He said, okay, there is a gentleman sitting here. This gentleman was my first managing director, Mr. R. Dayal, Raghu Dayal. He said, this Mr. Raghu Dayal is just been appointed as the managing director of this company, which we had incorporated in 1988. Would you like to join him? So I paused a little. I didn't know what this company was about. I don't know where was I getting myself into. He says, no, you don't bother about it. This company has been set up after a cabinet note has been prepared. This company is about multimodal logistics, and this is going to transform the network of services that we have. So I said, okay, sir, I won't mind. He said, okay. He handed us the two things, to my managing director, of course. One was a rupee 5 crore check, which was the first subscription check of equity. Equity of this company was 65 crores. This was the first contribution of 5 crores and a certificate of incorporation of the company. And when we came out of the room, we both looked at each other. My MD asked me, what do we do now, young man? We got the money, and I told him, sir, let's open a bank account first. That is the day from which we started the journey. I'll take you through the company a little bit so that you can... it became operational in November 1989 with an authorized capital of 100 crores at that time. The subscribed share capital was 65 crores. We gave 1:1 bonus in 2008-9, after which the authorized capital became 200 crores and subscribed capital became 130 crores. This company has been divested thrice. As you can see, the details of divestment are here. Now, this is one important thing to notice is that November 1989 was a period when people were actually sick of the public sector enterprises. Our economy, you people must have been very young at that time, of course, but our economy was at such stage that people are doubting the efficacy of public sectors. Their investment, if you really look at it, from 65 crores to 338 crores has already given them more than 5 times the return within a period of 10 years. Not even full complete 10 years. Less than 10 years. Plus, they still have 63% of the shares with a market cap of around 12,000 crores. That is still available. So today, the present shareholding of our company is 63% government and 37% private. This is the mission. Every company you will be told very soon formally in the classes. I am sure there will be somebody who will be doing strategy sessions with you. The company sessions with you, they will tell you the first thing that is important for a company is to have a mission. Our mission is to provide responsive, cost-effective, efficient and reliable logistics solutions to the customers through synergy with our community partners while ensuring profitability and growth. Mark these words, profitability and growth. We are a public sector company, but then we are not ashamed of saying that we want profitability, we want growth, subject to constraints of some public restraints which we follow. All of you maybe, I'm sure you would be knowing, resource maximization with constraints. So this is that we have given resources, we'll maximize this we'll optimally use these resources, maximize the output and try to give you healthy profits and growth. Second, we strive to be the first choice for our customers. We will be firmly committed to our social responsibility and prove worthy of trust reposed in us. This is the mission that we are having now. In 1989 when we started, in 1990 was the first mission of the company, which was a very simple mission. That we have arrived, we want to arrive and we want to become a major player in the logistics. We want to change the game of logistics. You would be surprised in 1989 how the things were moving. If you have to export a product from, say, somewhere in Ludhiana or somewhere in Jalandhar to importer's place in, say, Philadelphia, the commodity had to be handled 9 times. The export commodity had to be handled 9 times. Now, what was the impact? Result was that there were breakages. Now, obviously, if you are transferring your luggage from a place A to B, you dread handling of the luggage because that will imply breakages. Here, the commodities were being handled 9 times. As a result, what was happening was most of the Indian exports, when they landed at the port of delivery, they were rejected. Importer organized an inspection from an inspection agency, and most often they will send back a message to the exporter, sorry, your commodities are not worth consuming, there is a lot of shortage, there is a problem. We looked at that. We, in fact, first 6 months of my time was spent in identifying the kind of market that we were entering, because we were a new entrant. Identify what kind of market we were entering and what is the requirement of that market. We were dealing with exporters, importers. What is the requirement of an importer? I should get my cargo safely at the least price with a certainty that it should arrive at such and such time. There should be somebody responsible for delivery, and nobody should be passing the buck that I'm not responsible for this, I'm not responsible for this. We looked at this and we devised our product accordingly, and our mission followed from that. I'll tell you, I mean, I have, this all originated, the idea of this originated from this room. We had one Professor Rao, S.L. Rao, who was a post director, marketing guru, who later on retired as DGNCAR, Director General, National Council of Applied Economic Research. Now, he exposed me to an article, all of us to an article called Marketing Myopia by Theodore Lewitt. I'm sure you'll be given that article. It's a wonderful article, and we from railways understood it much better than others because we were from railways, and this article is about railways. It says that railways, they make their product without ascertaining what is the customer's requirement. And that is why they are not successful. He was talking about European railroads. He said they have made some products, they say I will take your cargo from this place to this place, I'll deliver. Is that what the customer is looking for? Customer is not looking for, see, customer as an exporter, if you have to export something from Jalandhar to Philadelphia, you are not bothered if somebody takes it to Philadelphia by plane and drops the cargo from there, provided cargo doesn't get damaged. It should reach within the minimum time, and it should not exceed the price expectations. So what is the customer's requirement? All those customer's requirements are summarized in the mission statement of the company. In fact, as I said, this is something which had occurred to us, a small group of people who was framing the mission of the company at that time. And in fact, I consulted one Professor G.R. Kulkarni, who used to take strategy classes for us. He was IIM Bangalore wizard, and even after the course I consulted him. I said, sir, this is what we are planning. In fact, I sent the initial design of the mission statement to him, and there were a lot of discussions after which it was finalized. So what I'm trying to say is that the mission statement, which I'm sure we'll be doing a lot of case studies here. In case studies, first thing will be mission statement. What is mission statement? Try and, in fact, that statement explains everything about the company. So you've got to really scan that statement and define the position of your company.